All right, we're gonna be setting up our wireless handheld microphone, and we're gonna go ahead and get the receiver set up with our antennas, and these just go in and then do one quarter turn to lock in. So with these on here, we can go ahead and set this on top of our speaker. When we're using this little ceremony speaker, this Everse 8, we can go ahead and use the Velcro strap to secure it down, just like that. If we're using one of our larger speakers that doesn't have this strap, a piece of tape does the job just well enough. So we're gonna go ahead, plug in our XLR cable to the back of the receiver, and then that XLR cable goes into input 1 on the speaker. Our power cable screws in right next to the antenna, and just like that, we're almost done getting set up. So the setup process on this could not be more simple. We hit the power button, give it a little hold to turn it on, and before we can use the microphone, we're going to scan to find the best frequency. That way we don't have any interference or dropouts. So there's this button right here, and it's a knob. All we have to do is push this in to frequency setup, push it in again, guided frequency setup, push it in again, and then initialize my system, push it in again. So just repeatedly push that button until we get to this group scan. Push it one more time, and it says turn off all transmitters. So make sure that our transmitter, aka our microphone, is turned off to the left right here. So push it in one more time to start the scan. So literally all we did was push this a bunch of times until we got to this group scan button, or this group scan screen. And just like that, it's scanned and says G02 is our best frequency. So we'll click the button one more time to assign that, click it again to continue, and when we get the flashing screen, that means we are set up on the receiver end. So push that to go away, and you can see G02 channel 33 is what we landed on for our setup. So now there's another button right here that says sync. We're going to push that button, and it says align transmitter and receiver IR ports and hold for sync confirmation. So it couldn't be any easier. Turn this on. It took a little too long, so we're going to hit the sync button one more time. Get these things just within line of sight of each other. But we're gonna hit the sync button here and turn our microphone on, and just hold these out in front of each other, and success. We're officially paired. One thing about this microphone is that it is battery powered. So when you turn it on, you're gonna see a little battery indicator right here. There are a couple buttons on here. You don't need to mess with them. It works. But should you need to change out the batteries, unscrew this and then just pop in some new AA's. We got plenty in the case. So if you're less than 50%, just go ahead and swap them out before the event. For an event, we always want to make sure that the microphone is fully charged and ready to go. So with the battery indicator here, you can see that we're at about 75% right now. Depending on the length of your event, that could get you by. If not, if you don't think those batteries are going to last, go ahead and put some new ones in. 100%, we're ready to rock and roll. So now that we got volume all the way down, we can turn our receiver on, and we can start doing our microphone check. And just like that, we can bring it up to a good level to where we want it. So simple as that. And once you're set up, you can go ahead and test your range, walk around the room you're going to be doing the event in. If you're outside, just test it out wherever you think someone's going to be using the microphone. Find out if there's any dead spots, if you need to make any adjustments. Most likely, if you're going to be doing any kind of troubleshooting, you can either rescan on your receiver or raise your speaker higher, get the receiver higher off the ground. That way there's nothing in between the microphone and the receiver. So just like that, our wireless handheld is set up and ready to go. If you have any questions on this, reach out to me, let me know. Happy to help, and good luck at your next event. it.